Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are sitting down and we are talking about a whole bunch of makeup products, skincare, hair care, all of the above that I have recently emptied. I use them all up. I love empties videos. I love filming them. I love watching them. I think it's so fun to see what people have actually used all of it up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you all of my thoughts on these products right here. I'm gonna go ahead and have my empties playlist listed down below in case you love empties videos too and wanna binge my other ones. Before we get started, don't forget I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday for you guys. If you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. And other than that, if you're excited and you want to hear my thoughts on a whole bunch of junk that I'm going to recycle like 10 minutes after this video is done, then let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and start off with makeup like I typically do because makeup empties are just so fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed in myself this go around. My makeup pile is very tiny. I don't have a lot to talk about, unfortunately. The first thing though is another of the mini Tatcha the Liquid Silk Canvas. This was a mini that I got with points from Sephora. It's tiny. I finished these up very, very quickly. I love this primer so much. I have another mini that I bought for like 20 something dollars and I am flying through it. So I definitely foresee a full size of this primer in my future very soon. It is so good. It's such a good primer. I also finished up two mascaras. I finished up a little baby of the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. I like this mascara, I do, and I have a full size back there in my stash from, I think, Ipsy. It's not my favorite mascara ever. I feel like it doesn't do a whole lot for my lashes, like length and volume wise, but it's also not super clumpy. So I like to layer this mascara with other ones, but that can be a little much, especially for some people. I understand not everyone's going to want to layer their mascara. So I like this. I'm probably gonna use the full size that I got from Ipsy, but I'm not going to go out of my way to purchase it myself. I also used up my Oma Drama Bomb. I actually really do like this mascara a lot. Again, it's just this little baby size. I believe I got this in Ipsy as well. This is a really great mascara. It does really make my lashes look long and full and not clumpy. However, it has a very intense scent. I have no idea why they made this mascara so strongly scented. It's like a perfume and it lingers. Like I can smell it on my lashes for a while after I apply this. So that is just very odd to me. I haven't decided if I'm gonna purchase a full size in the future. I definitely don't need one right now. My mascara drawer is overflowing, you guys, overflowing. And then I finally finished up my Cover FX The Perfect Setting Powder. I've been trying to finish this up for a while. This is a really good powder. It's just a nice go-to powder. It's just basic, really honestly, but in the best way possible. It just sets my face down very nicely, isn't drying, isn't oily or too mattifying or anything like that. It's just a good go-to powder. This is my second one that I have gone through, and I definitely can see myself getting this again in the future. And then the last couple of like makeup-y kind of items I have are chapsticks. I've just been going through the chapsticks. The first one is the Burt's Bees Pomegranate Moisturizing Lip Balm. I just love this lip balm. It's my purse chapstick that I apply literally all the time. It's a good one. I know Burt's Bees has been around for a very long time, but if you haven't tried the pomegranate one, you're missing out. I also finished up the Panama Jack Vanilla Lip Balm. This is their broad spectrum SPF 45. I was using this pretty much all summer on our 2 vacations we went on, and then any other time I was ever in the sun ever. I love these chapsticks, and I love that it's SPF 45. I feel like most chapsticks I see that have sunscreen in them are either 15, 20, or 30 at the most, and my lips need more than that. My little sensitive lips need more than that. So the 45 is awesome. Definitely going to repurchase that. And then the last one I have to talk about, I did not like. It is the Biossance Squalane Plus Rose Vegan Lip Balm. So I got this into me in PR and I used up the whole thing. Like I forced myself to use the whole thing, even though I didn't really love it. It's just not super moisturizing in my opinion. And it also leaves like a really weird taste in your mouth. Like it would get in my mouth and in the back of my throat and I'd be like you could just taste it, which is just not a pleasant experience. And I swear to you, my lips got like, not more chapped, but they were super peely while I was using this, especially the last half of this tube. And now that I have used this up and I've gone back to my CO Bigelow, My Favorite Night Balm, guess what? My lips aren't as peely anymore. So definitely don't recommend this. Definitely not going to ever get that again. So while my makeup pile was pretty tiny, my skincare pile is actually pretty large. So I'm pretty proud of how many items I went through this time around. I'm just going to pull things in really no particular order, I suppose. So the first thing I used up was the Holy Frog Superior Omega Nutritive Gel Wash. This is just a face wash. I liked this. I did. This was sent to me in PR, but I would never purchase this face wash. I'm pretty sure this is like $30 something. I just don't think you need to spend that much on a face wash. So while I liked it and it was like a really just simple basic gel moisturizer, it was a simple basic gel moisturizer that you can get from the drugstore for way less than like $35, $38 or something like that. So definitely not going to pick that one up. I went through the Ordinary Azelaic Acid Suspension at 10%. So azelaic acid is supposed to be really good for your skin, for like pigmentation, redness, just evening out your skin tone. This is my second one I've gone through. And I've said this before, so kind of take my skincare, reviews with a grain of salt, but my skin is so finicky and stubborn. Oh my goodness. I feel like it doesn't matter what I use on my skin. My redness does not disappear. My acne scars do not diminish. Nothing really works. So this didn't really do much for me, so I'm not going to pick it up again, although the Ordinary is very affordable, and if azelaic acid is an ingredient that works well for you and your skin, I definitely do recommend that one. Then I used up the Nuco The Pill. This is the all-in-one serum. It has AHA, vitamin C, and hyaluronic acid. So I actually really enjoyed this. I got this sent to me in PR through Ipsy. I used it in the morning time as just like a morning all-in-one sort of serum type of product. This was very enjoyable. However, I looked up the price to repurchase it and it's like $90 or something like that. And I just can't do that right now. So I would have repurchased this if it was a little more affordable. However, it's just a little out of my price range at this current moment in time. Then I finished up the Misha Soft Finish Sun Milk SPF 50. I used to love this sunscreen with my whole heart. This is probably like the third or fourth bottle of it that I've been through. However, I have noticed I can't really use this anymore. It's just a very mattifying sort of product. The Soft Finish is a really good name for it. It really does leave almost like a powdery soft finish on your skin, which if you have oily skin, you will love this. That's a great sort of finish for oily skin. But me and my dry skin, it's just too much, unfortunately. So as of right now, I'm not going to repurchase this. I'm using another one from Misha that's like one of their Essence, Soft Essence, I think, and it is so much better for me and my dry skin. But again, if you have oily skin, I would definitely check that out. You can get it on Amazon for a couple dollars. Then I finished up another sunscreen. I finished up the Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. This is also SPF 50. I prefer to use SPF 50 on my face. I have heard through the grapevine that SPF 30 every day is fine, like 30 and above, but I don't know, I'm just so fair. I'm literally a piece of paper. I want to make sure my skin is extra protected, so I try to go in with SPF 50. I loved this. I loved this sunscreen. It was wonderful. It is a very liquidy sort of formula, so if you're not into that, I would stay away. But even though it was liquidy, it wasn't drying or too mattifying or just really anything on my face. It really was a nice hydrating formula, and it has added skincare benefits in it, so that is definitely a bonus. I can 100% see myself repurchasing this coming up. I think I might repurchase it during the Sephora sale. I haven't made up my mind yet, but this is a good one and I really highly recommend it. I also went through the Good Science Beauty. This is their hydrating face cream. This was sent to me in PR. I liked this. It was kind of like a basic face cream. I used it in the morning time for my morning time moisturizer. It worked really nicely with all my other skincare. It worked nicely under sunscreen and makeup and all of the above. It was pretty hydrating. It wasn't too like oily or greasy or anything like that. So I definitely can see myself maybe picking this up in the future. I've got some skincare to go through right now, so like not right this second, but I did really enjoy this while I was using it. Next up, I went through the Biossance Squalene plus Vitamin C Rose Oil. So this was also sent to me in PR. I like to tell you guys when I get things sent to me in PR or if I purchased it myself, just so you know what I actually spent my money on and what I would spend my money on again in the future, if that makes any sense. But I really did enjoy this face oil. I used it as my very last step in my nighttime skincare routine. I don't know if it really visibly brightened or firmed my skin like it says, but it was super hydrating and was a really nice step to just calm my face down, lock in all my other skincare, and I definitely can see myself picking this up in the future with my own money. Another serum I went through was the Wishful Thirst Trap Juice Hyaluronic Acid with Peptide Serum. So peptides are supposed to be really good for your skin. I personally don't 1,000,000% know what peptides do, but they're supposed to be good for your skin. So I like that this had peptides in it. This was just a really nice step that I use in my morning time skincare routine. It just sunk into my skin really nicely, made my skin feel nice and hydrated, all of the above. So I definitely can see myself picking this up also in the future. It was just a really nice serum. I liked it. Then I went through an eye cream, and I love this eye cream. I love this eye cream. It is the Good Molecules Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. So this was sent to me in PR, but it's literally $6. It is such a steal. This tube is rather large, so honestly it lasted me for a very long time. I use this in the morning time as my morning eye cream. It is the most moisturizing eye cream I think I have ever used. It just made my under eyes and just all around my eyes just feel so hydrated and awake and alive and just really, really good. I love this, and it's so affordable. I swear it's like $6, which is amazing. Good Molecules is a really awesome brand. I'm an affiliate with them. You can use my link down below to get some money off in case you're ever interested in checking them out. But I definitely am gonna pick up another one of these. I have so many eye creams. I have so many eye creams to go through, but honestly, I may just put those other ones like on the back burner for now and repurchase this in the future because it's so good. The only thing I will say is I did not like the component. This like type of almost like, I don't even know how to explain what material this is made out of, but it started to like crack and stuff as I was getting like closer to finishing it up. So I don't love this actual component it came in, but the product inside is chef's kiss. Next up, I went through the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. So this is their cleansing oil that helps get your makeup off at night. I liked this, but I don't think I would purchase it with my own money. This was sent to me in PR for a couple of reasons. One, it is $45, which is just, I feel like a lot of money personally for a cleansing oil. I did last a while though. So in the cleansing oil's defense, it will last you a while if you spend the money. But also I feel like I've just figured out about myself that I'm more of a cleansing balm kind of gal than a cleansing oil kind of gal. So I would personally rather go in with a balm like the Clinique Take Your Day Off or the Pharmacy Green Clean or just something like that over this. But I will say it did take my makeup off nicely. It didn't irritate my skin or burn my eyes or anything like that. So if you do like cleansing oils, I definitely recommend this one. Then I finished up the CeraVe Salicylic Acid Body Wash for rough and bumpy skin. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't think it really did anything for my rough and bumpy skin, like those little red dots I get on the back of my arms. I don't think this really did anything. However, salicylic acid isn't really an ingredient that I think does much for my skin. I've came to the realization over the last like probably year trying just a bunch of different products with salicylic acid in it that personally doesn't do much for me. If salicylic acid is an ingredient that your skin likes and reacts well to, you might like this. CeraVe is a really nice brand. It's affordable, it's gentle, they are dermatologists like recommended and all of the above. So I did like this, but I don't think I'm going to repurchase it. Then I finished up in O'Keeffe's Working Hands. You guys have seen this in my empties videos a million times. It is such a good hand cream. It is so wonderful at moisturizing your hands and really making sure they don't get too dry, too rough, too cracked or anything like that. My hands used to crack and bleed, like literally bleed and hurt so, so bad. And I discovered this a couple years ago, and since then that does not happen. This saves my hands in the wintertime. But I use it all year round. This is so good. If you haven't tried it yet and you have like really dry hands, I highly recommend. And then the last like skincare kind of item I used up is another one of my Billie Shave creams. You've also seen these in my empties videos a bunch of times in the past. I really like this. It's just a nice shave cream. Billie is a really awesome brand because you can get it sent straight to your door. You can choose how often you get it and really what you get from them. I get their shave cream and then their razor heads, but they have all sorts of stuff. They have like body lotion. I think they have body wash, dry shampoo. They've really expanded what they offer. I haven't tried any of those other things, but their razors and their shave cream are really awesome. I really like this. I've been using Billie for, oh gosh, 2, maybe even 3 years by now. I've just been using this forever. I've been through a million of these and it's a really good shave cream. Next up, I have 3 hair care items to talk to you about. The first one is the Hask Dry Shampoo, but this is their coconut one. I like this. It was nice. I've been using Hask Dry Shampoo for the past couple of months. It was my replacement from my Not Your Mother's Dry Shampoo that got discontinued. Still upset about it. Still upset about it. I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine. We're moving on. But this is a really good dry shampoo. It's nice and affordable. I just pick it up at Ulta. A lot of times Hask is on sale, buy one get one half off, I believe. This did have like a coconutty sort of scent, but it wasn't anything too aggressive. It didn't linger too long on my hair and it smelled nice. But if scents bother you, I would maybe try to steer clear of this one. I do think it's good at absorbing my oils in my hair, and I definitely am going to continue using Hask dry shampoos. Then I used up another of my Verb Ghost Oil. This is like my holy grail. I have been using this in the It's a 10 leave-in conditioner on my hair after every single solitary shower for at least 4 years now. I've been using the It's a 10 for like a decade now, but this I've been using for like 4 years. But honestly, this is probably my like third or fourth bottle I've gone through. It just lasts a really long time. You need the tiniest amount. I just put one little pump in my hair. Actually, if I have shorter hair like this, I use like half a pump. And then when my hair gets long, I use a full pump. But I also have really thick hair. So if you have thinner hair, you wouldn't need that much. Anyways, this is just a really good hair oil. It's not heavy or anything like that. It doesn't weigh my hair down. It doesn't make my hair oily or greasy. It just really does add shine, add some smoothing benefits that makes my hair like less frizzy, all of the above. This is a great product. Also an affiliate of Verb. So if you want to check out my link down in my description box, you can save some money on Verb as well. And then my last hair item is the IGK 30,000 Feet Volume Powder Spray. I didn't like this at all for a couple of reasons. One, I don't think it added any volume really to my hair much, maybe a tiny bit. Also the component, it was kind of hard to get the powder out. I would like lift my hair up and then spray it, and it just, I don't know, it didn't spray out of this little tiny bottle very evenly. Either nothing would come out or a whole bunch would come out all at once, and then I would have like a big white powder spot in my hair that I'd have to like really work in. And then yeah, it just didn't really do much for volume either. So I'm glad I tried it. I am always looking for things that will help with volume. My hair is just flat. It's just flat up at the roots, and I've tried lots of different things, but this one I will not be repurchasing. And lastly, I have a couple lifestyle things to talk to you about. So the first thing, I finally have a candle, you guys. I finally have a candle in my empties video. I feel like I haven't had a candle in the last like 2 or 3 of them. I just have not been burning candles like I normally do. Recently, I feel like when I've been burning them, they've been giving me headaches, and I don't know why. But I used up the Bath & Body Works Champagne Apple and Honey candle. This smells divine. I love this candle. It is just such a really light, fresh sort of scent. I feel like this is a candle you could definitely burn any time of the year. Like it's not too summery or too sweet. It's not too fall-y and like fall-y. I don't know. It's just a really good candle. It smells delicious. I would definitely 1,000,000% repurchase this one, and I feel like it didn't give me too bad of a headache. If I let it burn for a long time, it did, but so good. Highly recommend. And then I have some soaps from Bath & Body Works. Do you guys even care? Let me know. Do you even care about what soaps I use up? I know I do like Bath & Body Works hauls on my channel, so I figure I show me hauling the items, so I might as well talk about them when I use them up. But again, let me know down below if you even care. But I would recommend and repurchase all of these scents. I used up the eucalyptus and tea. It was just a really nice, like gentle sort of scent. Apple hibiscus. This is part of their gentle and clean line. I really like this, and this is Mike's favorite, so I definitely will repurchase it. I love anything apple, but it's not like too overpowering apple, if that makes sense. I used up another Beach Bliss. I talked about this in my last empties. This smells like Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy perfume to me, and I don't know why, but it smells delicious. I will definitely repurchase that one in the future. Then I used up Sun Drenched Linen. Again, it was just a really nice scent, a linen-y sort of clean, fresh scent that I enjoyed. And then the last one I used up was Fiji White Sand. This was very tropical, very nice and lovely smelling as well. So I liked all 5 of those. I would definitely repurchase all 5 of those in the future. And that was it, you guys. That was my recent empties, a whole bunch of products that I used completely up, my thoughts on them, if I would repurchase, if I recommend them to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video while you were watching. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome. I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.